Guys, we're back, and we're China 232, and I'm here again. I'm Andrew, and I'm with Otis.
How is everyone doing today? Okay, I just wanted to say that we're pretty excited today because this is the first time that we actually don't have to read off of our computer screens. We have a printer now.
We just bought a printer.
Thanks to our friend.
He gave it to us.
He gave it to us because he was going back to Canada, actually. Making a pit stop in Thailand.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
All right. Today I'm going to be reading a story again, a little story about my morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about procrastination. That is the theme of today's topic.
Right.
Now,
Yes.
what is procrastination?
Well, procrastination is wasting time instead of doing something that you know is more important and that you should be doing.
I never do that.
Oh, that's great.
Actually,
That's
I'm
great.
lying. I am lying. I think everyone does it. I certainly do. So some examples of procrastination. A good one is you're watching TV. You just keep watching TV. You know you should be studying,
Right.
but you do not.
Right. It's very easy to procrastinate when it comes to doing schoolwork. Right. Easy to put it off until a later time.
Yeah, you got something important to do. You got a test coming up. You should be studying, but you are sitting around watching TV, maybe on MSN Messenger,
Right.
chatting with your friends,
Playing video games.
QQ,
And
video games.
The interesting thing is everything seems more exciting too. You know, you're just watching a TV show, you're laughing, but it's not that funny, but it's still better than what you could be doing, like doing your homework, even though you have to do it. Okay, anyways, let's get to the story for today.
All right. Today I woke up at 9:20, but lied in bed until about 11:30. I wasn't sleeping, nor was I relaxing. I wasn't really thinking of anything in particular either. I was in a daze. I finally got out of bed and started walking aimlessly around the house. Instead of doing anything reasonable, I decided to feel a bit guilty about getting up so late and wasting the morning in bed. I was just about ready to go to the gym when for some reason I decided to log on to MSN Messenger and start up a few useless conversations. An hour flew by and now it was almost 1 o'clock. I had had it. I was sick of all the procrastinating. I got off MSN, grabbed a protein shake, and headed off to the gym.
Okay, good. A good little story there from Andrew. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, this is actually pretty accurate. This is pretty much what I did today. I am embarrassed to admit it,
Right.
but that is what I did. Got up, woke up 9:20, lied in bed, just kind of sitting there wasting time.
Right, you're still in bed, you're awake, but you're not actually getting out of your bed and starting your day.
For some reason.
Right.
Okay. First thing, it says I wasn't thinking of anything in particular.
Right. Well, here we just mean that you weren't thinking about anything specific, right?
Yeah. So this in particular. So I wasn't thinking of anything in particular means I was thinking. Obviously, I need to be thinking something, but it was hard to say what I was thinking because my thoughts just kept drifting around.
Right. You
moving around.
could have been thinking about many things at the same time, but nothing really. It wasn't jumping in. I was thinking about my schoolwork. No, I wasn't. I was just sort of thinking.
Just kind of daydreaming,
Right.
so to speak. So nothing in particular. Okay. Someone might say, maybe it's a Saturday, it's your day off, and someone says, "What's up? What are you doing today?" And you don't really know what you're doing, so you say, "Nothing in particular," right? If you say nothing, that's kind of weird because you must be doing something.
Right. It's like saying, I'm going to do something. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I don't have any specific plans yet.
Yeah,
Right.
so nothing in particular.
This might also happen to you. Someone might ask you, what did you want to talk to me about? I might say, oh, nothing in particular. Just wanted to say what's up.
Yeah, you just wanted to talk. You didn't, nothing in particular. No special topic. Good. Last one, just to make sure you know this one. Someone says, so what restaurant were you thinking of going to tonight? Nowhere in particular. meaning you want to go to a restaurant, but you don't know which
Right.
restaurant.
You're going to a restaurant. You know that for sure, but you don't know which one yet.
You don't really care. All right. We got that point in.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Next one is, it says, I was in a daze. I was in a daze.
Right. It's like if you're in a daze, it's like you're thinking about something, nothing's very clear, and you're just sort of spaced out, you might also say. Right? Meaning that nothing is really going on in your brain. You're not really thinking about anything in particular, probably.
Oh, good word. You're just sitting there thinking and usually looking pretty weird. Someone might say, are you in a daze?
All right, right. Also, you might be just looking like you're staring at the wall. This is common. It's like, what did you do today? Oh, I just stared at the wall. That's just sort of a joke, but you might have actually done that.
Sometimes you can be in a daze for just a few minutes, just kind of sitting there.
Right. You catch yourself not really doing anything.
Just sitting there.
You find that the time is going by, but you're not actually focusing on a task or doing something in particular.
Good. Next one, it says, finally I got out of bed and started walking aimlessly around the house. Aimlessly.
Right. Aimlessly means here that you didn't have any direction or any idea about where you were going.
I always walk around aimlessly. Some people might say I live my life aimlessly. No goal, no direction.
Arguably.
No goal, no direction. So I got up and just started walking around the house, hoping that I would think of something to do, but I didn't. So I was just aimless. I just kind of walked one place,
right? You had no plan of what you're doing when you're walking around,
and I didn't do anything. I just walked, take a look at the laundry room. Didn't wash any clothes.
Right. It's very easy to do something and walk around aimlessly when you don't really have anything that you need to do.
Right. But I did have things that I wanted to do.
Oh, right. Exactly. Wanted. No deadlines, though.
No deadlines.
Okay, good. Okay, let's moving on.
Okay, so if you didn't catch the last one, I said, for some reason, I decided to log on to MSN Messenger and start up a few useless conversations. And I always do this. It's a terrible, terrible habit.
Right.
I think a lot of people have this one.
Right. Again, we talked about for some reason again. You didn't have a reason. You just did it without thinking. Right?
It was a stupid idea, and I don't know why I did it, but there must have been a reason. We talked about that before.
Right. So he decided to log on to MSN Messenger.
That's the same as QQ. For anyone who doesn't know it.
Or the same idea. A program for chatting or talking to people, your friends online, on the computer.
A program for procrastinating or wasting time, some might say.
Often used in this way.
Used and abused.
Right, so he logged in, meaning that he just put his username and password into the computer so he was able to talk to his friends on his list.
I had no one in particular who I wanted to speak to, but for some reason I logged in anyway and just started talking for an hour because someone said, oh, hey, haven't seen you for a long time. What's up?
Right. He decided to start up a few useless conversations.
Useless means, boring, no point.
Right. Pointless. You don't have a real reason to talk. It's like I had nothing in particular to talk to you, but I just wanted to say what's up.
And not only that, did you have no reason to talk. You didn't even enjoy the conversation. That really makes it useless.
Right, exactly.
Last one, it says, whoa. Last one here, it says, I'd had it.
Right, that means you've had enough of something. You're sick of it. You're tired of something, right?
You couldn't take it anymore. You needed a change. So I got up. I was sick of all the procrastinating. I got off MSN, grabbed a protein shake, and headed off to the gym. By the way, what's a protein shake?
Well, a protein shake is a shake that you usually... I should talk about what a shake is first.
Please do.
A shake is a kind of drink that you would put and mix together with something or shake it up, right?
Uh-huh.
And with the sound. And you can put different things and blend it together in what we call a blender. It has a very loud noise, and it cuts everything up and puts them together in some kind of a drink.
So, right, and protein shakes are healthy drinks that build muscle if you're into working out,
right,
going to the gym.
And what is protein, though? Let's talk about that just quickly.
Protein is, they find it in meat, tofu, eggs, and it's the kind of material that builds muscle. It's easy for building muscle, and everyone needs it.
Right, you need it to build muscles. So you take this if you're exercising in the gym sometimes. There was one more point briefly that we wanted to talk about before we let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, that was very nice. I'm not going to say what Andrew did. He made a gesture to me. I'm not going to say what it was, but maybe when we get the video blogs going, it could be interesting.
Good.
Okay, so I just wanted to mention that he said an hour flew by and it was almost 1 o'clock now, right? What does flew by mean? To fly by.
It went very fast.
Right, like almost like an airplane. Zoom.
Right, so the hour seemed to go fast. Although, of course, every hour goes the same speed, providing that we're all going the same speed relative to each other. Albert Einstein. But the hours seem to go very fast.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we will let you go here on China232.com, and hopefully you'll have a look at the website, and you can let us know what kind of problems.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Right, tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Especially about me. I'm a
Please.
pretty interesting guy.
Okay, that was rude. That was rude. Please tell your friends.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We'll
and
talk to you again.
we'll see you soon. Bye now.